Once, a single spark, a fragment of starlight, descended from the cosmos. It embarked on a great journey, a celestial pilgrimage through the 12 houses of the Zodiac, to learn what it means to be human. This is the Odyssey of the soul, the tale of the 12 flames. The journey began in the house of Aries, the ram. Here, the spark burst into being, a brilliant flash of pure will. It was the first breath, the primal cry, the raw, untamed courage to simply exist. In Aries, the soul learned the power of initiation, the fierce joy of being alive, the untethered spirit of a pioneer charging headfirst into the unknown. It was the spark of birth, vibrant and full of fire. From the fire of Aries, the soul journeyed into the tranquil fields of Taurus, the bull. Here, the frantic energy of creation learned stillness. The soul sank its roots into the rich soil of the physical world, discovering the profound beauty of a blooming flower, the solid comfort of the earth beneath its feet. In Taurus, it learned patience, the quiet strength of endurance, and the simple sensual pleasures of being in a body. It was the flame of presence, learning to savor the now. The journey then led to the airy realm of Gemini, the twins. The silent, grounded soul now discovered the magic of thought and the thrill of connection. A voice emerged, then another, a dance of curiosity and communication. In Gemini, the soul learned to name the world around it, to ask questions, to share ideas. It discovered the joy of duality, of seeing things from multiple perspectives. It was the flame of intellect, flickering with curiosity and the desire to know. Next, the soul found itself drawn to the moonlit shores of Cancer, the crab. After the world of thought, it plunged into the deep, silvery waters of emotion. Here, it learned what it means to feel, to nurture, and to belong. It built its first home, a protective shell of memory and love. In Cancer, the soul discovered the power of empathy, the bittersweet ache of nostalgia, and the profound comfort of family and tribe. It was the flame of the heart, glowing with the warmth of connection. From the protective waters of Cancer, the soul stepped onto the sun-drenched stage of Leo, the lion. The quiet inner flame was now ready to blaze for all to see. In the kingdom of Leo, the soul discovered its own unique light, its radiant self. It learned the joy of creative expression, the nobility of leadership, and the warmth of a generous heart. It was a celebration of individuality, a roar of self-love that echoed through the cosmos. This was the flame of sovereignty, brilliant and bold. The journey then continued into the meticulous gardens of Virgo, the maiden. After the grand performance, the soul turned inward, seeking refinement. It learned the sacred art of service, the beauty of precision, and the humility of self-improvement. In Virgo, the soul discovered the profound satisfaction of tending to the small details, of healing, and of making things whole. It was the flame of purification, burning away the unnecessary to reveal the essential. The path then led to the graceful archways of Libra, the scales. The refined soul now sought balance, not just within, but with another. Here, it learned the intricate dance of relationship, the art of diplomacy, and the pursuit of justice and harmony. In Libra, the soul discovered the beauty of partnership, the reflection of the self in the eyes of the other, and the delicate equilibrium of love. It was the twin flame of connection, seeking perfect harmony. From the harmony of Libra, the soul descended into the mysterious depths of Scorpio, the Scorpio. This was the journey into the underworld, the realm of secrets, power, and transformation. Here, the soul faced its own shadow, confronting truths long buried. It learned the cycles of death and rebirth, shedding old skins to emerge stronger, more resilient. In Scorpio, it discovered the profound intimacy that comes from total vulnerability. It was the flame of alchemy, burning in the dark to create new life. Rising from the depths, the soul took flight in the expansive skies of Sagittarius, the archer. Freed from its shadows, it aimed its arrow toward the horizon, seeking truth, wisdom, and meaning. This was a journey of exploration, both of the outer world and the inner landscapes of philosophy and belief. In Sagittarius, the soul learned the joy of freedom, the thrill of adventure, and the unquenchable thirst for a higher understanding. It was the flame of aspiration, soaring toward the stars. The arrow of truth eventually landed on the highest peak, the mountain of Capricorn, the sea goat. Here, the soul learned to bring its expansive visions down to earth. It was a lesson in discipline, structure, and responsibility. In Capricorn, the soul built enduring legacies, mastering the material world not for its own sake, but as a foundation for wisdom. It learned the integrity of keeping a promise and the quiet dignity of a life well lived. It was the flame of accomplishment, a steady beacon on the mountaintop. From the peak of ambition, the soul moved into the vast, electric expanse of Aquarius, the water bearer. The individual journey now expanded to embrace all of humanity. Here, the soul poured forth its accumulated wisdom as a gift to the collective. It dreamed of the future, of innovation, of a world united in fellowship. In Aquarius, it learned to break free from convention and to champion the cause of the group. It was the flame of revolution, lighting the way to a better future for all. Finally, the soul arrived at the edge of the great cosmic sea, the boundless ocean of Pisces, the fish. The journey was coming to an end. Here, all boundaries dissolved. The individual self, so carefully built and refined, merged back into the universal whole. In Pisces, the soul learned the ultimate lessons of compassion, forgiveness, and unconditional love. It remembered its origin, not as a separate spark, but as a wave in the infinite ocean of consciousness. It was the flame of unity, dissolving back into the light. And so, the great circle closes. The single spark, having journeyed through fire and earth, air and water, returns to the stars from whence it came. It is no longer just a spark, but a constellation of experiences. Wiser, softer, and more compassionate, it burns with the eternal flame of a soul that has known what it is to be human, to love, to lose, and to find its way home. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the Zodiac. If this story resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more explorations into the myths that shape us. Until next time, may you recognize the starlight within your own soul